This is Marvel Universe X-23. The figure is part of the fourth wave of Series 3 Marvel Universe figures, or 2011 Marvel Universe figures. It's part of Wave 4. It's a cool wave, and I'll show you the assortment in a little while when I show you the packaging. As you can see on the left is the Marvel Legends version of X-23, the Toy Biz version, wearing a different uniform. And this is obviously the X-Force uniform. She's no longer with the team. She's got her own new she's got her own comic book. She's still with the X-Men, I think, but Wolverine didn't want her part of a killing squad. So anyway, let's take this one out. That was just for fun anyway. On to the packaging. Very, very cool artwork by Simone Bianchi. Love his artwork, I swear. Yeah. Sorry, the lighting's off. Anyway, X-23, as you can see, it's figure number 20 from Series 3. And just about to wrap up Series 3. And here's the rest of the assortment. All cool characters, all cool figures. So that's that. Figure comes with a base. It says X23020. And the figure is magnificent. Unbelievable. I love this figure. And a lot of people have been saying she's got pretty long legs. That's not a bad thing, but the legs might seem to be a little bit too long in terms of proportion. I actually like that because it gives it more of that anime feel to it, more of that comic looking feel to it. It is a bit long, I have to admit, but in the comic books, a lot of the illustrations are exaggerated, longer limbs than usual, which is fine. I'm really a big fan of that, and I don't want it too realistic. If you've collected a lot of the Marvel Select figures, particularly the one they released like Elektra or Spider-Woman, but it wasn't Spider-Woman in the variant. Spider-Woman, I forgot the name. Anyway, they were too realistic. The legs were just right. They looked so normal. It just removes all the excitement about it. This one I like, again, as I said, because of the anime-ish type of feel to it. So anyway, just a bit of a size comparison. Here she is with Mystique. She's a little bit taller than Mystique, just about right. A little bit taller, I think. They have reduced the size of the boobs or the chest area. I have no idea why they would do that, or for any sane reason why you would do that. Look at Mystique, and compared to X-23, probably because she's supposed to be younger. She's still, I don't know, she's teenager. No, she's technically a more youthful, younger mutant than Mystique. So okay, fine, but I think they have, again, just like what I mentioned in Submariner, they have increased the curves of the buttocks. The butt area has been increased, I think. Well, yes, sort of. This one's bigger. It's just bigger, but with the old female body. But this one is a lot more curvy, I think, in terms of proportion. It's a lot more slender. Anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about the figures. Keep this video rated PG, GP. Anyway, so that's that with Mystique. The figure has splendid articulation. It's got a ball-jointed neck, which is on a hinge. So ball joint and a hinge. It's got upper torso ball joint, no waist articulation. This is the new female sculpt, so more articulation. Ball hinge shoulder, ball hinge elbows, swivel wrists. He's got a ball-jointed hip, a thigh swivel, double hinge knees, a shin swivel, a ball-jointed ankle that has a rocking joint as well as a hinge joint. So that's the type of ball joint it has. So it's very cool. As you can see, you can pose her in more dynamic stances because of those joints. So very, very cool. Kudos, Hasbro. I am liking very much what you've done with the new female sculpt for the Marvel Universe line. So great sculpt altogether. I love this figure. Sadly, the quality issues on the paint apps have struck again with Marvel. As you can see, tons of paint apps missing here and there. I've seen some reviews that have pretty decent paint apps on their figures. I probably just had bad luck on mine, but I'm pretty sure somebody out there has also gotten an X-23 that has really shoddy paint apps like that. The paint apps on the face for this one is pretty cool. Oh, okay, it's not focusing. Sorry, my bad. There we go. Come on, focus. Paint apps on the face is not bad. It's actually pretty cool. Very neat. Which is very I'm very grateful for, but it's just her uniform that's been getting very poor QC, so kind of sucks, but I'm just getting so used to it with Hasbro now. Okay, lighting. All right. So, should you buy this figure? I don't even think I should even ask that question. Yes! Pick this thing up. If you see it on retail, pick it up on site. If you've already gotten one and you still see it on retail, get another one so you can keep one mint and open up one more. If you see another one, a lot of these, pick them up for your friends who have just zero luck in finding this figure. I hear in several parts of the world, this is the figure that gets picked up the most, together with Commander Rogers, because out of the entire wave, those two have been getting a lot of hype. And if you've seen my Commander Rogers review, you'll know that I absolutely adore that figure as well as this one. So very good job, Hasbro, except for the paint apps, which is really has already become the norm for your Marvel figures, but that's okay. I really appreciate the effort they've done in changing the female sculpt. And really a lot of it is a big improvement from previous waves. Not that the previous waves were sucky, they're just great, but this one's really nice. And again, I had no problems with the exaggerated limbs. Look at that, look how big her legs are compared in proportion, but I'm fine with that, really. So, very cool. This figure gets a 10 out of 10 for me, despite the horrible QA on her uniform. QC, but I really applaud the effort that Hasbro has done for these figures and for the upcoming Marvel Universe figures. Oh, also, by the way, I forgot to mention the way Hasbro has packaged this figure. The arms have they've put holes in the bubble so that the arms are fitted in the space between the actual bubble and the plastic, the mold that's holding the figure, so that the claws don't get bent or go out of shape. This one's okay. It's probably just that's how it came out of the manufacturing. But the claws are intact. They're not skewed anywhere or whatnot. Because of the way it's been packaged. So again, wonderful job, Hasbro. So 10 out of 10 for me. Must pick up figure. Highly recommended. Marvel Universe X-23. If you want to know my latest toy purchases and upcoming reviews, please follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/fxfranz. Thanks for watching.